Last 5 years we've been waiting for the regulators to do something re-crypto, and this is exactly what is happening right now. SEC has given green signal to 5 DeFi tokens that are ready to pump, and I'm going to talk about them in today's video. So what you need to do is nothing. What? Gary, no, it's not your day. You know what? Now we've got the new SEC and things are actually happening. So let's not waste much time and go straight into the alpha. A lot can change in 1 year, and this is what has happened to the SEC as well and its initiatives. We can see how Gary Gensler is trending right now, but not for good reasons. He just lives in our head rent-free, you know. That's what he does. Gary Gensler said when he was the SEC chair that under his leadership, they brought roughly 100 enforcement actions against crypto-related firms. He was happy about it. He was quite happy and motivated about it. But now we've got someone else, Paul Atkins, as the new SEC chair, who is super motivated and confident about the new regime which is happening in crypto. He said, under my leadership, the SEC is committed to providing clear guidance on the application of the federal securities laws to emerging technologies and financial activities. This is what is the difference between being with crypto and against crypto. Gary was always against crypto, and the new SEC is with the crypto, which is why they're bringing new things every single week. In the last 24 hours, CFTC launches listed spot crypto trading initiative. SEC's Hester Spears says that government should guard seriously people's right to live private lives and to use technologies that enable them to do so, which is blockchain as well as crypto. And SEC clarifies, this is one of the biggest news in last 24 hours, SEC clarifies the liquidity tokens are not securities. In my opinion, the biggest news is that SEC said certain liquid staking tokens are not securities anymore. This is super bullish, which is also, according to Nate Karshi, it's the last hurdle in order to SEC to approve staking in the spot ETFs, and that's going to be ETH as well as Solana. It's going to be beneficial for a lot of tokens as well. Now, SEC Commissioner Hester Spears said that liquid staking is a new solution to an old problem, which is generating yield, and that is going to happen in a better way in DeFi. But so many crypto institutions were with SEC in this, and SEC was with the crypto institutions in this, and we can see this via the street. Jito Labs, Vanike, Bitwise, Multicoin Capital as well as Solana Foundation urged SEC for the same thing, which is liquid staking clarity, and they sent a letter to SEC as well pre-announcement, and that is exactly what SEC did. They listened to the institutions, they listened to the urge, the plead, and now we have got the law. It's clear that these are not going to be securities. There is going to be a proper test which is called as hockey test, and this hockey test is going to be used to determine whether something is a security or not. But the main ones are Ethereum ecosystem has been thriving, and Ethereum itself has been thriving as well. We can see that via the ETF flows. If you look at the ETF flows, you can see how today, yes, last 2 days were negative, but today we had 73 million of inflows in the Ethereum ETFs. Whereas if you look at the Bitcoin spot ETFs, then Bitcoin spot ETFs were actually negative, and this has been the case from the last 1.5 weeks as well, wherein ETH ETFs have been performing better than the Bitcoin ETFs. We can also see that via the CME futures open interest, which is rapidly increasing for Ethereum, and it's not that rapidly increasing for Bitcoin. So in comparison, ETH is obviously doing better right now. If you look at the strategic reserve, then companies are literally buying Ethereum every single week, whereas you can see how Michael Saylor has stopped buying Bitcoin. It's not that Bitcoin is stupid. It's not that Bitcoin is bad now, but you shouldn't be investing in Bitcoin. But you should understand the rotation that works in the crypto market. The rotation is pretty simple. Very important to understand the path to all season in the crypto markets. Why? Because if you're not understanding this, that you'll never end up making money in the markets. It's pretty simple. Phase 1 is when the money flows into Bitcoin, and that has already happened. Bitcoin has gone from 15k to 120k, and that means that money had flowed into the Bitcoin, and if you were to make money in Bitcoin, then you have already done so. Now there is no point buying Bitcoin. You need to buy different things, which is phase 2. Buy Ethereum and the Ethereum ecosystem. Money is going to flow into that now. After that, it's going to be large caps, other layer ones, and then it's going to be the degen season, which is like everything 5xing and 10xing in literally weeks. So we are in the phase 2 right now, which is why in this video I'm going to talk about 5 tokens, out of which 4 are from the Ethereum ecosystem. Without wasting time, let's go into the first one, and it is Lido. Currently sitting at a very good support, and this in my opinion is a buy for me. This is the first buy. You can also see how this has been consolidating for now. more than 157 days. Whenever this consolidation breaks, it's going to go above to that 2.5 level, and that's massive upside of 104% from the resistance. You can also see how this support is pretty important. So if you're having your first buy order over here, which is at 0.85, and the second buy order here, which is at 0.62, then your average is going to be around 0.74, and that is a pretty good average because you're also getting the cycle lows. Lido is the first token. Not only technically, fundamentally it's looking super bullish as well. You can see how the TVL is literally going towards the all-time highs. You can see how the fees is increasing for Lido as well. And you can see that it is the leader in the Ethereum ecosystem when it comes to staking. 131.1 bill of ETH is staked, out of which 33 bill is via Lido Finance. Lido is the direct beneficiary of this SEC outcoming, which is liquid staking protocols are not going to be securities. Lido is going to be the biggest beneficiary. I believe the price is going to go up super quickly, and we need to be buying these levels. But at the same time, manage your risk. Don't pour all the money in one go. Make buckets of them, 3 different buckets, 30% each. Buy 30% right now. Let it come down, DCA 30% more. And at the range bottom, which is 0.62, buy 30% more. So that is my first token. Now, moving on to the second one. Second token in my list after Lido is ETHFI, one of the best tokens in the Ethereum ecosystem, and also gets a green signal from SEC's liquid staking protocol law, this project crypto initiative. It's absolutely amazing. ETHFI TVL right now sitting at the all-time highs, and it's not going to stop. It's going to keep breaking these levels. Plus, you can see how the metrics are looking super good as well. You can see how buybacks have been increasing. So buybacks is literally trusting their own company. They're buying back their own token, which is quite amazing, right? And that's what Pump Fund is doing as well. But this ETHFI is in the narrative right now. ETHFI protocol revenue has been increasing consistently since September 2024 until now. It was 685 Ethereum back then, and now it's 1400 Ethereum. In dollar terms as well, it's quite green and increasing. This is really good, really good. If you look at the chart looks super cool as well. You can see how there is a proper Adam and Eve formation, which people also call as cup and handle, and this cup and handle is going to break towards the upside. In my opinion, this remains the first buy level for me for spot portfolio, and this over here, which is 0.64, that is going to be a discount of 35%, remains the second buy level for me. So I've got 2 buy levels for ETHFI. I always make sure that I manage my risk this way, so it allows me to take a little bit more risk when the price comes down. So you have to buy in buckets. This is what I said with Lido, and this is what I'm going to say with ETHFI as well. The next token we've got, this is the second last token in our list, and it's from the Solana ecosystem. It's Jito. Jito has actually been doing really bad when it comes to the price action, but the metrics and the fundamentals are absolutely amazing. If you see the TVL is hovering around the previous all-time highs, and the revenue has been increasing. Plus, they came up with something, which is Solana's Jito proposes routing 100% of the block engine fees to DAO Treasury. So how was it split before? Currently, the rewards from Jito's block engine, which they were earning, are split evenly, 3% to the Jito Labs and 3% to the DAO. Now, JIP24, which is gonna come now, that's the proposal, would eliminate this split and sending the full 6% of the fee alongside with all the future BAM related revenue to the DAO Treasury permanently. This is super exciting. This is really bullish, but the price is not highlighting that. Price has been actually in the very negative zone. If you look at the consolidation which has been happening in the chart, this chart is not well made, but I only need a couple of levels to see if it's a buy or a sell. Now, 424 days of massive consolidation in Jito. Now, you can also see here, even if you see from March 2025, then this is 142 days of consolidation in Jito, and now it's sitting at the range lows. This is my only buy, and I'm going to leave 30%, and I'm going to leave 30 to 40% for Jito buy if it goes down, if it goes down. But in my opinion, this is an amazing project, and people are underestimating it. It even sent a letter to SEC saying that the liquid staking should be out of the securities law, and it should be get a green signal basically, and that is what's happening right now. They got a green signal. The market is mispricing these tokens, guys. The final one we've got is EigenLayer. this is the final one in our list. The TVL is literally at the all-time highs. This can be a triple top. No, this won't be a triple top because it's the Ethereum season. EigenLayer is going to go up. SEC has given the green light. And when it comes to the buys, you need to be looking at the first buy, which is sitting at around $1. And that is my first buy. And the second is going to be around 0.75. So that's 75 cents. So that is a proper discount of 34% from the current price. So guys, we talked about 4 tokens. I'm literally going to go to the charts again. The first one is Lido. First buy 0.87. Second buy is 0.63. No financial advice, obviously. The second one is ETHFI. The first buy is going to be 0.89, which is 90 cents. Second one is going to be 0.63. And the third chart we've got is Jito. Only buy I've got is at the current price, which is the range low of this massive consolidation. And the final chart is EigenLayer, which is sitting at around $1 right now. And that's my first buy. My second buy is going to be 0.75, which is 75 cents. And here we go. 4 tokens discussed. So guys, we talked about 4 tokens in this video, starting from Lido, then going towards ETHFI, and then Jito, and then EigenLayer. I believe all these 4 tokens are going to get a massive push from the SEC's green light, which just happened, as well as their metrics are looking super strong. They are looking good fundamentally. They are looking good technically, but make sure that you manage your risk. Make sure that you're not putting all of your money into these tokens. You are actually allocating some of it via buckets, via the method I taught you, and this is not financial advice. Make sure you understand that this is only for educational purposes, but I'm going to keep bringing alpha to you. You just need to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and we are ready to go. Thank you.